is Lorrien. If you are new here, welcome. Before we get started, if you could please hit that subscribe button down below and also turn your notifications on for more future videos from me. For today's video, I'm going to be trying out some new products that I purchased. They're not necessarily new, but they're new to me. So I'm going to be trying those out, and I'm trying them out for the very first time. So you'll be getting my first impressions and how I feel about them. So maybe a mini review at the end. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today, and let's get started. So first up, I just want to prime my skin. I'm just going to spray a little bit of this Maybelline. This is like a 3-in-1. This is a prime, correct, and set. So I do use a little bit just to prime my face, but I do also use a different primer as well. So starting out, I am going to be kind of filling in my brows. I don't know if you guys can tell a difference between this video and my previous videos, but I recently had my yearly microblading touch-up session, and that was about a little bit over 2 weeks ago. So the brows are still kind of healing. They're still a little scabby and dry and flaking, so I don't want to mess with them too much. I think I'm just going to maybe just do a little line underneath just so that they look groomed and glammed. I hate to like do a full face and not touch my eyebrows at all. So I've never done like a partial fill-in on my brows. So we shall see. I'm just going to very lightly just brush them up because, like I said, I don't want to mess with the healing process. Now they do look a little crazy, but once I'm done with the full look, it will look a lot better. I'm just going to clean up now, and I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Hydrate. Okay, so somehow recording stopped. I was about to X this whole video, but I'm just gonna pick up wherever the hell it left off. I think it left off at me applying this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. So I applied that over my lids. I set it with the Huda Beauty Setting Powder in the shade Pound Cake. And then I was saying that I am going to be using the ColourPop California Love palette. This is not necessarily new, but it's new to me and new to my collection. And after eyeballing it for quite some time, I was just like, I'm gonna get it. I don't have any ColourPop products at all. I don't know why, I just don't. But I really wanted to try it. So far, what I did was in my crease, I used the shade Gold Rush, which is this shade up here. And then I started to go in the outer V with the shade Highway 1, which is that shade there. I'm really bummed that the camera turned off and didn't catch any of that, but I'm not going to let that stop me from making the rest of this video. So going in the outer V with that darker shade of brown, well, medium shade of brown, Highway 1, to create kind of a smoky effect. And I was also saying that this blended out really nicely. That shade Gold Rush blended out really nicely in the crease. So far I'm really liking this ColourPop palette. I don't know why it took me so long to try them out. I think I'm just the creature of habit, and when I find something that I like, I tend to stick to it. And I'm also using this number 6 Nazanin Kavari by BH Cosmetics brush. It's kind of a blending brush. I kind of want to do a cut crease. I think I am. I'm going to do a little cut crease using that same e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Okay, so I have cut my crease and I've set the lids using the shade Gnarly, which is this lighter color up top here. Now I think I want to go in with this shade El Capitan, which is this glittery one there. And I am going to need to wet this color because I have a feeling it's going to have some fallout. Oh wow, I like barely dipped in there. Let's see. I'm like, oh wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. This is like nail polish glitter. There is definitely some fallout. But I mean, it's a glitter. It's expected, I feel like. It's cute though. I definitely feel like I need to build it closer to the lash line. Let me turn this light off. This is some thick glitter. I can feel it falling on my face. But this is pretty. Next, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Hydrating Foundation. This has hyaluronic acid in it. It is a hydrating foundation with skin perfecting medium buildable coverage for natural healthy looking skin. It has coconut water, and yeah, so we shall see. I don't know if you're supposed to shake it, but I'm going to shake it. I really hope this is the right shade for me, and it looks really light actually. Oh no, we'll see. I'm using the number 2 foundation. This shade actually I feel like is too light. This is medium 80W. It could have even gone a little darker. It's so hard to tell in the stores when they don't have anything out on display and you're not allowed to touch or open anything. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with that e.l.f. concealer. I just applied that concealer to my under eyes, and I'm going to go in and set my eyes using that same Huda setting powder. And for my third new product, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage up to 16 hours foundation powder to kind of just set the rest of my face where I don't use that setting powder. And I'm gonna take a big powder brush. Not bad. I mean, all these shades are definitely a little off. Definitely kind of light for me. Looking a little ghostly, but I'm hoping the bronzer is going to save me. I have a really hard time picking the perfect shade without being able to compare it on my skin. Thank Rona for that one. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my Benefit Hoola bronzer. My fave, and the number 1 is this? Yeah, the number 1 NAS Beach Cosmetics brush. Can I just, what in the world? How is she sleeping like this? Don't worry guys, she's breathing. Next I'm gonna go in with this BH chocolate orange truffle palette for my blush. I don't know, maybe I'll take this one here. I usually mix them all. That was orangey. And then what do I want to do for highlighter? For highlighter, I think we're going to pick one out of this BH palette. I don't know which one. I feel like this look is starting to get a little orangey. So maybe Radiance up here. Let's try Radiance. Oh yeah, and I'm using that number 5 brush from the NARS BH Cosmetics. Oh, I am going to contour my nose. And for that, I'm going to be using my NYX contour palette in just this Eco brush. Using the darkest shade up there and going in with that Eco brush. And then I'm going to grab this little shading brush by Real Techniques and just grabbing those 2 light little shades. Just going down the rim of my nose. Now I just took that second shade up there for the sides of my nose. Okay, now I just went ahead and applied a shitload of mascara to my top lashes using this Maybelline Colossum Volume in the shade. I think this is, oh Lord, I can't see. Glam Black. So Glam Black Maybelline. Oh. No. Next, I want to take this number 8 smudge brush, smudge out my lash lines. I don't know which color I want to go with. I think I'm going to keep that eyeliner look going and smudge out the bottom lash line using that brownie shade there. And that is Mission. I'm going to take a little bit of Mission. And then I do want to take a little bit of that Gold Rush, which is the one I had placed in my crease, and just starting in the center. I believe this mascara is getting a little clumpy on me, which is sad because I just opened it. Sold me a crunchy mascara. Okay guys, so my camera died on me, so I went ahead and charged it for a bit, and while I was doing that, I went ahead and finished getting ready, but I'm not done with this look. So picking up where I left off, I just want to clean up my contour. So using that Huda setting spray, I'm just going to do a little cleanup here. I need to shake some out. Okay, next I just want to add some highlighter to my tear duct, and I'm just using this old Femme Couture that I got from Walmart like years and years ago. It's so old, but it's my absolute fave. I'm just going to plop that right in there, and then I'm going to add some to my brow bone. Nose, Cupid's bow. And by the way, this brush is just a random Luxie 239 precision shading brush. This I just received in like an Ipsy subscription that I used to subscribe to. I don't do it anymore just because they went up on their price and I didn't really feel like it was worth the price anymore. Dragged it up a little, dragging it down. Okay, I don't know why, I just like a lot of highlighter in this area. To each its own. I like it. It's up to you. Oh, spoke too soon. I just screwed it up. Nothing a little blending can't fix. There, all better. Then for my brows, remember I was saying I don't want to mess with them too much because they're still healing. So I'm just ever so lightly going to set them with this NYX, what is this? This NYX like brow gel. And this is in the shade Black. This is definitely not black, but this is in the shade Black. So just ever so lightly just brushing them up. Like I said, brows are not perfect today, but that's because they are healing and I don't want to mess with them. So for my lips, going in with this NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade A La Mode by NYX. And then I'm gonna go in with this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie, cleaning up that contour. Next, I am going to spray my face using that Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is just some volume spray by Way for my hair, obviously. Shifted gears there for a second. All right, we made it. Here is the final look. I'm really happy with how this look turned out. I really like that ColourPop palette. This palette ended up being really pretty. The foundation was nice, but probably could have used a shade darker. I mean, it's not awful, but I probably could have gone a shade darker. And then this foundation powder actually was not too bad. Also, I could have probably gone a shade lighter, but like I said, for trying to guess, didn't do too bad. But yeah, guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think or if you have any questions. And also, please remember to subscribe. I am trying to get to 100 subscribers right now. And turn your notifications on so that you will be the first to watch any future videos that I post. And as always, until next time, bye guys.